I remember it very vividly. I was 9 years old. I'd been bullied at school by some of the older students. They followed me home one day on the bus. They got off the bus with me. They beat me up. Fortunately, my parents were there to pick me up from the bus stop. They intervened. They called the school, who then called the parents. For me, the bullying ended right then and there. But today's bullying is a very, very different animal. Today's bullying is called cyberbullying. It is using online technology, it is using social networking to intimidate, to harass, and to bully others. And for our children today, it is part of their world. You would be surprised at the statistics of how many children have experienced cyberbullying in today's society. For children in foster care, it is a sad reality. I remember reading about one young girl by the name of Amy, a 12-year-old foster girl. In fact, I read about her in my book, Keeping Foster Children Safe Online. Amy was 12. She was suffering from various traumas, and she had low self-esteem. There was a website designed by her fellow students called IHateAmy.com. On that site, her fellow students could go on that site and rank her. They could give her a ranking from 1 to 10. How much do you hate Amy from 1 to 10? How ugly is Amy from 1 to 10? How fat is Amy from 1 to 10? For Amy, there was no escaping her bullying. She would hear about it at school at daytime. When she would go home, get on the computer, she'd get on one of these. The bullying followed her everywhere. She would go back to school the next day. Her friends would say, or her students would say, I ranked you last night. I gave you a 7. For children who are suffering from low self-esteem and trauma from being in foster care, this is devastating. Can you imagine what it's going to do to a child and their self-esteem? Cyberbullying is just one of the many dangers facing children in foster care with online technology and social networking in today's society. If you are a foster parent and you are not checking your child's computer or social networking site or one of these on a consistent basis, you need to do so now. You are not invading the child's privacy. Instead, you are protecting them and keeping them safe. For Foster Care 101, I'm Dr. John DeGarmo.